Got 5 bearded turkeys right there outside the house.
Outside
Not gonna see that during hunting season on a legal day.
Yeah.
They'll be gone.
Yeah.
What a beautiful day today. It's supposed to be like this all week. Today is opening spring turkey. So we can get 2 bearded turkeys during the springtime. So they've been all around here. I've been keeping an eye on them. They are all over this area, honestly. It's just a matter of you need to make a connection with them when they're not on somebody else's property in their front yard or out in the road. I literally sometimes have to stop and let them go across the road. Can't shoot them in the road. Unless it's a dirt road, but this is a paved road. So anyway, it's a good day, and I'm gonna be outside working here today, so I'm gonna keep the blaster close by. And right off in that direction, I heard some gobbling, so they're around. Maybe I'll get lucky and one's gonna wander over. There's a lot of deer hanging around here too. This is April. It ain't nowhere near deer season. Come deer season, they'll disappear. Last night, well, this morning, early this morning, I got home from eel fishing, parked the truck, got out of the truck, started walking across the driveway, and walked probably not more than 20 feet away from a deer. And I saw this, it was pitch black. I saw the silhouette of it. So I just stopped and looked at it and just standing there broadside staring at me. I'm like, I see ya. So I'm literally just standing there starting to have a conversation with this deer. And it's just looking at me. So I finally decided, I don't like this guy, and off it went. Hey troops, got some free time this afternoon. I decided to take a ride out in the woods. So that's what I'm doing. Believe it or not, some smart, intelligent genius decided to try and drive his truck down in here this winter. Got it hung up, I'm not sure how far down in. And then had to use his satellite phone to call for help. The game warden had to come in with a snowmobile and drag him out. I don't know what they did with the truck. I would have just said leave it there. If you're that dumb to try and drive down in these roads in the winter, you get what you get, right? Well, hopefully I might see a turkey down in here. We'll see. Maybe when I get back to the house a little bit later on, I'll sit out on the neighbor's front field and see what happens over there if I don't pick one up over here. Yeah, you've probably seen bits and pieces of this road before, right? I've spent a lot of time on it looking for turkey and partridge. They're out here. This is spring turkey though, so no partridge. Can't do that yet. Coming up on the fork in the road. The right, still a goat trail. Yeah, we'll go right. Left at the boulevard. Swing down in here, see if we can find us a turkey maybe. Get all the way down in here. Hit the rock pile. Right now I'm crossing town line. Come down into the end of one of the roads. I'm about 5 miles down in off the asphalt right now. I haven't seen anything. That's all right. Maybe something on the way out. Yeah, we'll see. But somebody might say, yeah, you're not going to see a turkey out there because of this and that. Well, you know, maybe they're right. Maybe they're wrong. You wouldn't think you're going to see a turkey right in the middle of a 2-lane highway either, with vehicles blowing by it at 55, 60. And, well, they are. Had a hen in the road yesterday morning, had to slow down for that, and oncoming traffic had to slow down. She's just looking at you like, huh? Yep. So, you just never know where they're going to be. Right there is a freaking partridge. See him? Center screen. You're lucky it ain't partridge season. Standing right there looking at me. See how close I can get before he takes off. I see ya. he goes, he's wandering. Ruffed grouse is what they actually are. We call them partridge. There he was, right there. Can't get that during partridge season though. Yeah, go figure, right? Partridge season don't open till this fall. And if this was this fall and that happened, you know, I would have spooked him and he'd been gone. You know, that's what always happens, right? But, you know, he's like, yeah, here I am. I'm going to kick you in the nuts. Oh, so told you, they're out here. I frequent this road here quite a lot during the fall, looking for turkey, looking for partridge. And there was one right there. Same spot I've seen some before. But during the season, right in that same spot, I was on foot. That was before this got widened out and before I could get across the bridge in the truck. I was walking down in here and I was walking right around that corner and come around the corner, and this was like the first road I went down, and just kind of a goat trail type thing. Come around the corner and spooked one, and boom, you can hear him when he take off, and off he went. It's just always something, isn't it? What are we doing, buddy?
Catching turkey.
Catching turkeys?
Yeah.
I sure hope we catch a turkey. Bumpy road going up the mountain.
Do the turkeys live here?
Well, they might.
Say yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Who got their hands caught in the cookie jar?
Me.
You?
Yeah.
Tell me the story.
One day there was a turkey gobbling, and my dad just got it.
I got the gobbling turkey. Oh, well, that's good. That's what we want, a gobbling turkey.
Do they talk?
Yep, they go gobble, gobble, gobble.
And they go, hello,
Gobble.
what's your name?
My name's Turkey Sausage.
Turkey. Who?
Sausage.
Turkey sausage?
Yep.
What? That's so funny.
Well, this is new. Road's blocked off. The back seat driver says, shoot it with a gun and go through it. It doesn't work that way. You know, good idea. I'll give him an A for a good idea, I guess. But have you seen any turkeys?
No,
Nope.
we gotta get out of here.
We gotta get out of here. Okay.
And I wanna go home.
Gonna go home and make cookies?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I wanna help make cookies.
You can help make cookies. You got the main Atlas back there. Do you know where we are?
Yeah?
That's his new thing. Whenever we get in the truck, he likes to look at the main Atlas. Hey again, everybody. I have a little bit of time this morning. In theory, it might dry up some, so I can actually get something accomplished today. We will see. So the other day, I saw quite a few turkeys right in the back end of a field that was posted where I can't hunt, and it was Sunday, so they had to go to church, so you can't blast them on church day. Friggin' ignorant, but that's what we got. So that's usually when you see them, when and where you can't get the things. So this morning I'm out here nosing around and we'll see. I was really expecting to be closing this spring turkey video out saying, went out, took the little boy out, had some fun, and didn't get anything. This is my first ever turkey. Never got one before. Not for the lack of trying, just haven't made the connections. So I was actually out working this morning, mowing grass, and I was, I don't know, 20 miles away. And my neighbor, where I tend to pick up my deer, he sends me a text message, says, hey, there's a big tom out in the front lawn. Then he sends me a photo. Here's the photo. you know, damn it, I'm 20 miles away. I need to get this lawn mowed. Maybe it'll be there when I get back. So I got the job done, got back. Sure enough, it was still there. So I slipped on over with the shotgun, and it was not far from where I got the deal last year. So anyway, there's a great big huge spruce tree, and I got myself lined right up with that spruce tree so I could get close up on this turkey without him seeing me. And hid behind the spruce tree for a minute, poked my head out, confirmed, yeah, he's got a beard on him. And then I watched, and there was a hen right behind him. So this clip here shows there's a hen behind him. Got a hen right behind him. You can't really see her because she's smaller than he is, but she's there. And I didn't record much longer because I wanted to be ready to nail this guy. So I was just hiding behind that tree, just waiting for them to get separated. And then they separated a little bit, and they were standing right next to each other. Well, this time of year, you can only get 2 beardeds. Shoot a hen, you probably go to jail. You know, I don't need that. So I just waited a little bit, and finally they got separated by about 6-8 feet, something like that, side to side. So I didn't have to worry about an overshoot hitting the hen, or any pellets after they spread hitting the hen, nothing like that. So there was enough separation. So I lit him up, and I hit him the first time. He got on the ground, he started flopping. So I started walking up on him and jammed another TSS in there, and walked up on him a little closer. He's on the ground. Nailed him again with the TSS, and he was still flopping around. It took him a while to finally calm down. We got him calmed down anyway. So yeah, it's nice having a spy, and these guys have been around, and the connection just happened. So now I gotta dress him out. Never done that before, so here comes a new experience. I've watched a couple videos on it, and they make it look really easy, so maybe it is. It's got to be easier than a deer. It has to be easier than a deer. So we're gonna see how this goes. That is a heavy bird, but I got him, so I'm pretty excited about it. First ever turkey. I'm gonna go get him tagged and registered, and we'll get the meat out. So the way it works in Maine, when you get a turkey or a deer or a bear, certain animals, you have to put a transport tag on. Then you're gonna go register the thing and get another tag, which is that blue tag there. It's a state tag. So you gotta go through all them hoops and bounds. Well, I actually see a hole right there, so probably my first shot got him right there. Okay. Anyway, here he is now. Still warm. So in watching the videos, I'm gonna get some loose feathers here. Last guy I watched said, don't try to do this inside, you're gonna be picking up feathers forever. And go right to the sternum. So sternum's right up there. Just trying to knock off anything loose. And I'm just gonna start going through the skin very lightly here. Get these freaking feathers out of the way. There we go, we're getting there. Isn't social media a wonderful thing when it's used correctly for stuff like this? For guys who've never done it. It makes life easier. You can watch people who have done it and learn how to do it the easy way. Had a couple of people say, I have fun plucking that. So now you're plucking that. What do you mean? You don't have to pluck it. Throw him on his back and away we go. I can spend time plucking out a bunch of feathers. So, as you can see what I'm doing here, I'm just getting through the skin. And then, that's meat right there. So, there we go. Kind of the same idea as a deer. if I get feathers on the meat, it ain't a huge deal. I can wash him off. I'm an amateur, I admit it. I'm not a pro. Go watch somebody that actually has done this 100 times and can tell you all the tricks of it. That's what I did. So, work our way right down through there. And if I remember right, he said go around the ball joint, around the leg, like so. Weather don't know what it wants to do today. Is it going to be warm? Is it going to be cold? Is it going to rain? Is it going to snow? Ah, we don't know. Go right down here. Poke the hole where I didn't want to poke the hole. Amateurs. Well, I got one leg. Didn't come out quite like they do in the videos, you know. Everything's really easy with people who've done this a million times, right? But I'm learning. I'll figure it out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use my knife and cut the meat off the bone here, throw it in my Tupperware, and then continue on. That's what I got from one leg. That's a good chunk right there. Get him opened up enough, I can see everything, I think. We'll get in there. Just chasing the bone down. Still warm. This knife I'm using, same one I used on the deer last year, and Papa Joe gave me that one. So it's a critter only knife. It doesn't get used for anything else other than deer, turkey, partridge, whatever I find, and that's its job. He's 89 now, going on 90 the end of the year. You know, back in his heyday with my grandfather and that generation, they were good hunting buddies and good buddies otherwise. So I send him videos and pictures when I'm out hunting, and I send him a picture of the turkey, and of course he had a million questions. And I hook him up with deer meat, deer burger, spaghetti sauce, stuff like that. You know, 89, he can't get out and tramp around the woods anymore, so just trying to keep one of Grandpa's old buddies in some wild game meat and in some deer meat. So it's kind of cool. I don't think I did half bad for a first timer. So I got the meat in the house and just rinsed it all off, get, you know, feathers and fluff off. And yeah, I would definitely recommend doing this outside. So anyway, I'll go get rid of the carcass. Let the coyotes and the vultures take care of the rest of that, and then get back to doing what I was doing. Turkey season is open till the end of the month, so we've got several more days to go. I can get 2 in the springtime. In this zone I can get 2, other zones you can only get 1 or whatever, but right around here, maybe I can pick up another one between now and the end of the month.